Welcome to OPENAP Bali 2022, and I'm excited to be joined by Jay from AeroAfrica. Jay, so good to see you again.
Thank you.
Now tell us what it's like to be at an event like this for AeroAfrica.
So firstly, from my side, this is the second event AeroAfrica have been a part of. Obviously my first event, and for me it's just been an absolutely amazing experience. So for the last, I would say, 2 years since I joined AeroAfrica in May 2020, I have worked extensively with the partners, obviously via email, telephone, WhatsApp, Teams, obviously various forms of communication. But for me to actually get to meet the guys in person and actually have a drink with the guys, spend some time with the guys and develop a personal relationship, I think it's going to go even further in the future.
What made you get into this industry, Jay?
Yeah, so that's actually a good question. So my father, actually all goes down to him. I actually wanted to become a chef. So when I finished school, that's essentially the path I wanted to take. And his words were that if that's the route I wanted to go, he was not going to pay for the studies. He believed that I need to go into something like logistics, which was not a waste of my talent. And he gave me the option that either I did logistics or I pay for my own studies and become a chef, which obviously I couldn't afford to do. And South Africa's education is very expensive. So I went that route, and to be honest with you, it was the best thing I ever did. And even when I studied logistics, I had no idea what it was. I had no idea what I was going to do. So yeah, that's how I actually got into it.
So what is it that you love about the industry?
So about the industry itself, so look, obviously study logistics, but I mean essentially specializing now in air freight, what I love about it is that it's so different and unique, and each day and each experience, it's a new challenge. It's not monotonous. It's not one of those ones where you wake up and do an 8 to 5 job and then repeat, rinse, repeat. It's one of those ones where each day is a new adventure. We deal with challenges all the time. And the thing is, it's not an 8 to 5. It's late hours, it's early mornings, it's weekends. And I think that itself is just exciting and very adventurous for me.
And tell us about some of those challenges that you mentioned. Have NAP helped you overcome any of those?
Yes, so personally myself, I've actually, I have lots of examples in terms of what I've done. And for me, in terms of the NAP, there's a very good example, and I'm going to use EZ Cargo as an example. We had an express shipment over a weekend that had to depart and had to arrive. Very, very urgent. Client was paying me a premium price. And on a Saturday afternoon, just a few hours before the flight departs Paris, it originated in Brussels, got trucked to Paris. The airline actually all of a sudden changed their tracking to just be replanned. And when an airline does that, especially Air France, you know there's something wrong behind the scenes. But you cannot reach in on over a weekend. Your customer service is closed till Monday. So it's very difficult then to get answers. But with EZ Cargo, they managed to actually send someone to the airport over a weekend, an hour or two before the flight, to find out what was going on, to learn the cargo was actually damaged inside the warehouse by the airline, repack those pallets inside the warehouse, rectify the issue, and make it fly the same day. Thank goodness from my side I didn't have to answer to the customer for an offload, but it's just small things like that where the guys are actually willing to go above and beyond. And what that does is, at the end of the day, makes you look very good in front of your customer for something that your NAP partner has done in turn for you. So for me, the relationship and what the guys are actually willing to do for each other, it's absolutely incredible. And that in turn I would do for any one of my partners.
It's a real personal touch.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
And you won an award last night. Congratulations to AeroAfrica. Tell us how that feels.
Yeah, very exciting. Obviously, last year we won an award. And then this year I said, really hope we're going to win an award as well. Obviously, me being here and obviously being extra special for me. But yeah, very, very, very appreciative to all the partners that voted for us. That also just shows me that we are in the right direction. Obviously, that we are adding value. And just want to continue that. And my next target is to be where Plus Cargo are, that number one. That's essentially where now we can strive to work towards. Because again, we've got some great partners in this network. And I think that's just the exciting part. It's like, for me, I love my sport. Being competitive, even within a network, we are all partners, we all work together. But you just want to strive to be the best. And by being the best, benefits the network regardless. So again, that's my next mission, but give us a few years.
So the pressure's on for Greece next year?
So probably a little bit longer than that. I did hear a rumor, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it now, but I heard a little rumor that maybe after Greece, the next one after that could be South Africa. So by that time, hopefully we are closer to that level. But again, from my side, I just want to be the best of what we can be, because again, stronger partners, enhancing our service offerings allows the network to be even stronger and in turn secure more business for them, for us, and obviously make it more mutually beneficial. So yeah, watch the space.
Excellent. Well, good luck with the rest of the event. Enjoy. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching us here at OPENAP Bali 2022.